Well, I hope you're having a good Wednesday. What's everybody up to? Hi, Robin. How you doing? Thanks for joining today. So, is everybody ready for? Do you guys craft for the 4th? Do you guys do anything patriotic? I like to have a little something around my house. I don't always get the time, but I had something that I thought would be kind of fun to do today. So last week we did the patriotic treat boxes, and I thought, oh, I still have a lot of supplies left over. I might want to do one other thing. So today I have something fun that we're going to do that's kind of like, kind of decorative for your house. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip the phone, and you guys will have to tell me. I'm trying something new. I'm experimenting to see if I can do it so it's not mirrored. So bear with me because this is kind of a trial, but I'm going to go ahead and see if we did it right. All right, I think, oh, look, the words are not backwards. Yay. And they're not upside down. So we've done something. We're learning, folks. We're learning.
Are you zoomed out enough, Shannon? Look at the screen, the tablet.
My arm's in the way. I think we're fine. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I like to be able to use my craft products as many ways as possible. I don't like to be stuck to just one way to use something. I'm trying to see if I can see there's a light glare right here. I'm just seeing if, okay, there we go. I turned off that other light, so that one's gone. So I received, Brutus Monroe had a really fun event a couple of months ago called Staycation, and that is where they debuted this die, which is called Page Positioner. And the reason why it is called that is because the purpose this die was created for is to help you when you're creating like folio books and stuff like that. This kind of makes up your spine and your pages. Let me kind of show you. This is what we made during that. And you can kind of see, if you look really close, it creates the little bends that all of these pages are connected to. I know it's kind of hard to tell because mine's already assembled, but that was the purpose for which this die was created. But I thought, I love that, and I'm glad to have it for that, but I thought, I wonder if I could come up with something else that I could use this die for. So I'm going to use this today to make our home decor item. And you'll have to tell me, I know that there's like a specific name for these. I want to call them buttons, but I don't think that that's necessarily right. But we're going to create, you'll just see. We'll go, you can tell me as we go along. So the first thing that you're going to do, first of all, let me tell you that this project requires about 9 sheets of cardstock, okay, of 8.5 by 11. And the reason for that is because this piece is large enough that you can't get 2 on a sheet. And then, so what we're going to do is we've got all of these score lines, and we just need to add one more score line to either side. So I'm just going to take I like to put the score blade on my cutter. It's just easier for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to score it a half an inch in. And that takes me to where I need to be, because all of these little score lines are a half an inch apart. So I want to make sure I get both sides. So now you can see it's scored all the way across now. So I've got 2 more of those I want to do. But of course you will do all 9 of the sheets that you do. And you could do this in any color, but the one I decided to do today, I decided to make a patriotic one. But this is going to be really cute for, you could use it for birthdays, for whatever. This is one of those things you could make, is you could do up simple, or you can do up way crazy if you want. Like I said, I want to call them buttons, but I don't know that that's right. So while we're making this, if you recall, please feel free to share that information with me. Okay, we're done with our scoring now. So this is alabaster paper. I recommend this weight of paper. I'm trying to see if I have any of this paper. Any of the Brutus Monroe regular cardstock would be good for this. I would not recommend using the Not Your Mama's for this because of the details of how we are fan folding this. It could cause like cracking. So I would definitely stick with a little bit lighter cardstock for this. And then you're definitely going to want to use some sort of a crease tool or bone folder. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start to work with our little fan. So just use the score lines to your advantage. And then just kind of work your way down your paper. This might bring back memories. I used to do this all the time in church. I always folded up the little program that they supplied. Then just every so often, crease it out. I'm kind of working for speed here a little bit, so I'm not being maybe as meticulous. You may want to be a little bit more meticulous. And then we have our one last fold on that. Okay, so we've got one of these done. And we're just going to set that aside. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a wreath with these, something like a wreath. I want to thank Darren. I neglected a few times to thank Darren. Darren is awesome about moderating for us. And it makes my job so much easier. So I do want to say hello to him. And I do want to say thank you to him. So what do you guys create? Do you have some traditions that you, like things that you traditionally make for the 4th of July? We might have talked about that a little bit on my last live, but do you guys do a lot of decorating for the 4th? Yeah, I'm not seeing any comments, so if you are commenting, I apologize because I'm not seeing anything. And if you're not commenting, don't be shy.
Okay, I see them on my phone, so I'm switching my phone.
Okay.
Jen says hi. Donna says hi.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Donna.
Gina says hi.
Hi, Gina.
I'm not sure why it's not showing comments.
For whatever reason, we're not seeing the comments, so Darren went to his phone so that he can respond better. Thank you, Darren.
If it wasn't with a beat, I wouldn't have known.
We weren't ignoring you, I promise. I'm actually relieved. I was kind of thinking, what the heck? It's really quiet. Okay, so right now we've got 2. In just a minute, I'll show you how we're going to go ahead and.
Gina said she ordered those pillow boxes that we did last week.
Oh, Gina, you ordered the pillow boxes?
She can make a gift for the host of the 4th of July party that's going to.
Oh, Gina, that's a great idea. Making a hostess gifts for that or host gifts for that. That's a great idea. I love those pillow boxes. They are so fun to play with. So now, I don't know how early you were here, but I'll just kind of recap what I've said. And that's just that right now, like, I don't know why, but when I moved to this place, I got rid of so many decorations that I every holiday I go to pull stuff out and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's nothing in this box. So I thought I would make something to decorate for the 4th. All right, so we are getting there. And I don't remember what weight the Brutus Mineral cardstock is. Maybe if you see it, Darren, let me know. But we're going to use, I was saying, what we're doing today would be great for birthday parties or whatever you want to do, but we're going to do a patriotic theme for ours today. But I really like the weight of the Brutus Mineral cardstock for this. And I'm using the alabaster, and I'll be using holly and blue ribbon. All right, this score line needs a little encouraging. 100 pound? I thought it was, but I didn't want to speak out of turn, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's 100 pound weight cardstock. All right, we're on our last fold because I did fan fold the red and the blue already, and I've actually got them glued already. Okay. So you could do your I don't know, I'm kind of calling it a wreath, but that's not what it's called. Somebody save me if you know what these are called. I just can't remember. I'm so sorry. My brain is just not cooperating with me on this. So I'm just going to go along the inside of this, and I'm taking, so I've got one with the edge pointing up, and I'm holding the one with the edge pointing down, and I'm going to connect those. So that we don't miss a beat in our fan fold. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing over here. See, it wouldn't have worked to do it this way because we want it to go this way.
They're called hanging fans. You hang them?
You can hang them, but that's not what I've heard them referred to.
I'm looking.
Okay, so now we're going to connect this side. I feel like it's dark. Is that better? Hopefully I moved my light a little bit. Maybe that will make it a little easier. Okay, so we've got it all fan folded. We've got our three ones of these all connected. So now we need to connect our other colors. So again, we're going to take one that's going downwards and attach it to one going upwards. And I should tell you, I also am going to be using a glue gun today. So about this time you would definitely want to have that plugged in so it's warming up and ready to go. Serious business when I pull out the glue gun. I don't pull that thing out unless I absolutely have to. So now we've just got this kind of long accordion looking thing, but we're going to, it's going to be magical soon. So now we're going to attach, see, we've got one facing up. What is it called?
Hanging fan.
Oh, and one going down. So we know we're going the right direction on these. Might want to take the glue all the way to the end there. All right, I got a little carried away with my glue, so I'm just going to...
Linda's watching.
Hi, Linda. How you doing? I'm just going to take a little bit of the glue off because I did get a little, like I said, a little carried away with that, but it's going to dry clear. It's not really going to show. So don't get too worried about it if it's there. Okay, this is the hardest part of this whole project. So bear with me for a minute. Because I am live, I'm bound to mess it up. So I hope you'll bear with me. So I went ahead and cut out some circles from, I used the foundation circle dies, and this is the size that I used for that. Well, I just threw it across the room. This is the size that I used for that. It's, I think, the third largest. And we're going to, now I have my glue gun ready to go. But actually, before I do that, I've got to do this last. Now that I have told you to do it the way that I did, we do have one edge that's going to have the two sides up, and that's going to be okay. It's not anything that major. So we're just going to glue the edge, because both of these edges together pointing up are going to create that last ridge going up. So this right here is the end of our little, whatever we're calling this. Okay, so for a minute, because of the way that we've got this glued, I'm just gonna go ahead and put, I told you I like to keep clothespins handy in my craft area because they just work for so many things. I use them a lot of times when I'm embossing so that I don't burn my fingers. These ones are kind of big. I have some tiny ones somewhere over here. Here's a tiny one. Do what?
Just lay them aside, allow a little flatter.
It's all good. It's this glue dries fairly quickly, so now we've got this flat. We're going to glue this here so that we can have it stabilized. And as good as this glue is, I don't think it will, it's not going to cut it for this. This is industrial now, right? Does anybody have any questions or anything I'm missing, Darren?
Not so far.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not ignoring anybody. Okay, so I'm going to kind of push it in. And then I take, please do not be scared of my glue gun. It is in such sad shape. Hi, Tina. This glue gun actually was passed down to me from my mom. I think this thing has got to be at least, oh, I guarantee it's at least 20 years old. And hey, it's still working. So, okay. So now, this is the hard part, like I said, because it takes some coordination, which I actually lack. So bear with me. And I'm going to just kind of hold that on there. It's a little warm, so I can't hold on to it as tight as I'd like to. And this is going to be the back, because this is where we've got that. Well, we'll look and see how the other side looks before I say that too quickly. I reserve the right to choose whichever side is the ugliest to be the back. That is a crafter's right.
I'm going back to the list, and Marlene says hi.
Hi, Marlene.
She said she loves that die.
Oh, Marlene, isn't that a fun die?
And Heather says hello.
Who did?
Heather.
Hi, Heather.
I think I've got everybody now.
If I've missed you, please forgive me. We can't see the comments where we usually do. Okay. So, now we've got the base of our project here. And I'm thinking, how do we feel about that? That's okay, but I think I'm going to put this here until we finish, just to make sure it's all glued together nicely. So now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go this way or if I just want to do this for stability and then put this on top. I think we'll do this. Let's do this for stability. It's always good to start with a good strong foundation, right? So I want to make sure I get enough glue on there, which I think I've definitely done.
Did you get the pattern paper from?
I'll explain it in just one sec. And see that this side is a lot easier to glue because you've got that other side that's already being held, that's already kind of stabilizing everything. So this one is a little easier to work with. Okay, so I'm going to pull out all of our goodies that we were working with last week because there are so many. I have a ton left over. I'm going to put this over the top of this in just a second. So we've got our Carta 6x6 pad, but I think this size is out, but there's still the 12x12. We've got our Simple Stories 4th of July pieces. And I've got the Simple Stories ephemera that we're going to kind of pull out. And then just some various bits and baubles that I kind of just kept in that bag. So I'm thinking we'll put that there maybe. I just love this plaid and I didn't use it last week and I thought, oh, I still want to use that. And then we've got this we could use. We've got, let's look at what some of our choices are. We've got this cute heart we could use if we want. That's kind of cute, huh? We've got some options here for sure. Let's see, this might be too big. Well, I think we could use it if we want to. We've got 4th of July. What else have we got in this little box? This one's got some cute stars I think we'll maybe add to the collection. Having a blast. That's kind of cute. Oh, I like these little fireworks. Those are cute too. So maybe we'll use this. I'm just kind of messing around with it right now. We also have, I've still got my little stars from my inspiration box we can use. Are there any other phrases? Oh, this one's cute if we want to just, what was that?
I'm still not seeing comments, so people are commenting.
If you're commenting, we're still not seeing them, so please don't be offended. We are really not ignoring you. They're just not coming up for some reason. So we've got all these little bits and pieces that come with this kit that we can just kind of add. I think that one's kind of fun. Got.
It says love the big 4th of July.
You want me? Okay, we've got to vote for the 4th of July.
I
So
had to refresh things, so.
I think we'll use the 4th of July one.
Tina says those would be awesome to make for veterans and assisted living facilities.
They would, and think of it. So I've got one right here, but if you wanted to, if you want to cut them down, all you have to do is cut your, like you could cut this in half and have it be half the size if you cut down your die once you've got it cut out. Obviously easier to cut before you fan fold it. But yeah, you can make all kinds of sizes doing it that way. And then also, if you just wanted to connect them together, you could have a whole slew of these across like your porch or across, you know, your mantle or wherever you like to decorate. Do we want 4th of July or do we want that one? No, I think 4th of July is fun. I kind of like how big it is. So let's start there. First thing we need to do is connect this guy down. Let me find my tissue tape. This is my easy tear tape, I should say.
Robin said they're called Rosette.
Rosettes. Yes, Robin. Thank you. It's been driving me crazy. I could not for the life of me remember what it was called.
I am so behind on the chat today. It's not coming up. I have to refresh every 2 minutes to get new stuff,
So, yes, we're not ignoring you. The chat is being kind of weird right now. So just, we will get to your comment as soon as we see it. I promise.
It's always something. We get the phone figured out. Now we got this.
Well, and that's half the fun of the live. I mean, at least half the fun of the live to interact with everybody.
Tamitha said, I just made 40 rosettes and used art glitter glue. No glue gun because they seem to hate me, lol.
Okay, I have not tried the art glitter glue, but I know that Michael swears by it. I'm going to have to get some of that.
Said it seems easier to use, so.
It's probably less dangerous. I'm surprised. Knock on wood, I didn't, end up with a layer of skin missing or anything. But typically I burn myself when I use the glue gun. Okay, let's see. Do we want the red at the top? I've got some glue in there. We'll have to pick that out after. I think I want the blue at the top. So I was going to just use the Easy Tear tape on this, but I think we want to kind of raise it up. Let's put some of our foam, our Easy Tab foam. I just have to find, I know I have a couple of strips of it already ripped. Otherwise I need to open another package, which doesn't surprise me because I use it all the time. Oh, there it is. I knew I had some. Okay. So let's make sure we've got it on there securely. And this is something that you can have fun making with your kids too. I mean, fan folding is pretty fun. And good for coordination practice too. My air conditioner just got quiet, thankfully. Sorry, I didn't even remember to turn it off.
She would have burned herself for sure.
Who said that?
Jen.
Jen, thank you. I usually do, and especially if I'm live, I'm going to do something like that. So I will count that as a win for sure today. Okay. Now on the ends, you can see that they're kind of, because this is up a little bit, I am going to actually add a second layer to my foam so that it's a little bit more level. Maybe. Let's see. See if I can, being too aggressive with my peeling. There we go. See, that kind of brought it up. I like that better. This is going to need it on this side too.
I always do that with the can of pop. I break the tab off.
You break the tab off?
Can of pop or can of soup when it's can't get into the can.
It's just because you just have muscles.
No.
Okay, and it takes a special person to be able to do that twice in a row. There we go. All right. I think we're done with that little guy. So now we've got the base, and we can go as nuts as we want with this, which, I'm sorry, it's 4th of July. I think we need to go on to like really festive and make it really fun. I definitely think we need some glitter in there. Let's put this guy like that. And I've got some, this is one of those foam stickers that was in the Reach for the Stars kit. But I've also got this Glitterstock, which I love. So I'm going to show you the Glitterstock, because the Glitterstock does not, the glitter does not flake off like other things can. So let's put some of that on. We definitely need some red glittery stars on here too. And I'm going to try to not be so aggressive. There we go. Let's put one right there. Maybe tuck it under a little bit. And let's see, what else do we want to add to this guy? I've got, maybe we'll put some of these little guys in there too. I've got this little just patriotic flower collection. Oh, I want to put these on there for sure. Let's put our little firecrackers in there. We'll put these little guys. Do we want them up there? Yeah, we want them up there. I saw another one, I think, in here. Yeah, there's one that's just kind of a single. I think we need to add this guy. So this one, I just need to cut my foam. in half so that it's narrow enough. We'll just add this guy. Second guessing my placement here. Let's put this here. Let's put this in front of it. And let's put one of those there, and then let's see what else we got in here. What other goodies do I have in my pile here? I think I still have a little pile inside the bag. So I did, I punched out a bunch of stars out of different things. I've got, this is the Glitterstock too, and then I've also got some of the sequin paper and some of the, both in the red and then in the, I think it was Iridescent Frost, wasn't it, Darren?
Yes.
I kind of like that that just adds sparkle, you know?
Scarlet Square was the red one.
What was that?
Scarlet Square was the red.
Scarlet Square is the red sequin paper, and Iridescent Frost is the iridescent paper. So this guy we're going to have to hide a little bit because I've got that foam on there we don't want to see. So we'll just stick that guy underneath. And I think we can keep going. What do you guys think? I think we need to make it fun and festive. How do we feel about this red? Not sure we need that guy there. That's the fun thing. You can just keep moving things around. Keep playing with it till you like it. That's pretty much how I craft in general. And let's try a silver one. I definitely think we need one that's up a little higher.
Gina said, so adorable, this would look with goodness and fabulous fur around the words, like fireworks.
Oh, that would look cute, Gina. I wonder if I have some up here. Hang on one second. I'm liking where you're going with that. And I have a confession. I don't know that I've used mine yet, ever. So maybe that'll be, it could be a great idea and it could end up being terrifying, but let's try it. I'm game. You guys will love me anyway if I mess it up, won't you? I hope so, because I mess up all the time. If you're with me this far, you must be kind, at least, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's put, I think we need a little bit of red. I don't want a lot of red over here, but I feel like we need a little red to tie in.
Said fabulous fiber, not fur.
I knew what you meant. I heard what I got you. And I happen to have it right here. I love that idea. I think that's going to be the difference that we need to finish this thing off. Way to go, Gina. All right, let me just stick this one little.
Gina says, I've become a little obsessed with it. If you bunch it and heat it just a little, it will melt together and it'll be easier to glue.
Ooh, I'm a little scared of that. We'll see. Oh, I did use this once. I used it once on a Christmas project. Ooh, that is fun. Look at that. Gina, you are a genius. I'm going to be a little conservative because I am new to this a little bit. So I'm just going to use a little glue dot, as it seems that that would be the most forgiving if I need to move something around. Oh, that's way too conservative. Let's not be that conservative. Okay, we've got a start there. All right, I've got a little bigger a little bigger tuft of it now.
This is what a great suggestion. I never would have used mine either.
All right, I'm trying your thing, Gina. I've got it so it's kind of clumped together, at least on the end. All right. Let's go with our, I think we need more glue dot going on. This is a nice, healthy strand here now. There we go. That's more like it. So now I just need to kind of tuck my sentiment piece back down since I've been messing with it. Okay, we'll put some down here. I love that, Gina. That was a great idea. All right, now let's put some down here. So Darren, if you don't mind, if you haven't already done it, it's called Fabulous Fibers.
Already posted?
Darren, you're the best. All right, so I just heated it a little bit just to kind of give me something to hold on to and something to give the glue dot something to hold on to. That made all the difference. I love that. Let's put some right in here, I think. My glue dot kind of clumped together, but I don't think that it's going to be anything too tragic.
Well, he says, dang, and that was another thing I need.
Marlene, I feel your pain. I really do.
Gina says, such fun.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving that. All right, how much more do we think? I think maybe a little bit more back here. How much is the right amount? That's the trick. I'm new to it, so, you know, don't want to go crazy on it. Let's try it. You can always take it off, right? Let's just do a little bit smaller of a tuft. So you can kind of see it melt together a little bit. You don't want to hold it there too long, right? Okay. And our last, I thought I had a glue dot over here. All right, I think we'll stick this guy. Let's have it coming out over here. Well, I might need more training on that, but I think that I've definitely found something new to play with that I love. So I may need a little more practice with it, but I think it is a lot of fun. I love the way that Gina used this on her card last week. If you watch the Brutus Monroe page, then you can see a whole bunch of really beautiful projects by our design team. And Gina posted one that has really pretty touches of this on there.
Oh, he says loving it.
I think we almost have it. I feel like maybe we need one more little.
Jen says that looks great.
Isn't this fun?
Gina says it's so fun.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Gina. Let's see, what do we think of that? Do we need one of those? I think we need one more of our kind of iridescent ones, just to kind of balance things out. I'm liking that. Do we need one of these? I don't think we need that one with that. You know what we need? We need a couple of the blue ones. I think we need a couple of blue stars in here, and I think that after we get those on there, we will have it. And there's a couple of blues in here.
Robin said, do you have a glitter pen? Before possibly needs a little shine.
Ooh, that's a good idea, Robin. I do happen to have one. I happen to have one handy even. Yeah, it needed a little bit of blue, don't you think? So I need to find one more blue star, which I feel like I already got one out. And now the trick is, where did it land? It could pretty much be just about anywhere. Mixed in this little pile of goodies. Let's see if I still have it.
Paul said that is my birthday.
Who said that?
Paul.
Paul, that's your birthday?
On the 4th of July.
That's a great birthday. You get fireworks every year. Our son's birthday is on New Year's Eve, so he gets fireworks too. Firework birthdays are the best. Ooh, I'm getting a little crazy now. Let's see, what do we think? I think I like it there. I'm not sure I like it up there. I feel like it needs it somewhere, but I feel like I'm going too crazy. What do you guys think? Does it look too busy? Yeah, I think I'll take that red one off and put the blue one on, and then I'll call that good. And then we'll try the glitter pen. Darren?
Yeah, this looks great.
Thanks, Kathy. The glitter pen is Lawn Fawn, Darren.
Okay.
There we go. All right, I feel like it's a little better balanced. Like I said, I can see that I definitely need to practice a little bit with these fun fibers, because I think they're a little clumpier than but I think with a little practice I could get used to them. Okay, let's get that glitter. Let's add some glitter for sure. Okay, so this is,
Gina says she loves it.
thank you. That was Gina?
Yes.
Thank you, Gina. This is a Lawn Fawn glitter pen. And Michael swears by this. I think we should just try it out. I think we need to maybe just add a little bit of bling to our fourth. Is it gonna show up? Let's see. Not sure it's gonna show up. Maybe I need to get it going a little more. Doesn't seem super glittery.
Let's see a little bit.
I'm hoping maybe as it dries. I did just use this on some mermaid tails and it worked really good, but I'm not sure it's going to show up on this particular paper. Oh, there we go. I can kind of see it when I move it around in the light. I think our stars could use a little glitter on them. What do you guys think?
See it better on the red than you can the black.
Yeah, I noticed that too. You can see it a little better on the red. All right. Okay, so now I think we'll just kind of poke a hole. Let me see if I've got a different paper punch. I have a couple that, there we go. So this one's a smaller hole punch. I'll kind of see if we can center that.
Robin says looks great.
Thanks, Robin. Then I'm just going to use, so if you have dental flossers, like these are amazing for when you have just little holes that you're trying to thread through. These are like the best kept secret. I didn't know about these until a couple years ago, and it's definitely helpful when you're dealing with those little tiny holes. Okay, so I've got a little piece of twine here, and I'm just going to throw this through it, just like a needle. I hope you can see that. And I'm going to thread that maybe I'm going to thread that through. There we go. Just like I would a needle. So now I've got something to work with here. I'm just going to tie a little knot. Turn that down. And then I'll just turn it so that you don't see the knot. Might have to trim the ends off a little bit more. We don't want to see those sticking out. So now I can just hang that up wherever I want to. And like I said, if you want to make more of these, you can make the smaller sizes just like once you've got it die cut, you can just cut it in different lengths. And then you probably won't need as many of the little things. The little pieces. I used 9 pieces of cardstock to create this size. Like I said, I don't think you would need anywhere near that for the smaller you go. All right, I think that's everything. Let me just flip my camera. I'll just show you now with the whole thing. It's probably a little easier to see it in this view. So you can go ahead and you can hang that up in your house or on your door, whatever you want to do, on your office. Kind of would be cute to put on your cubicle or whatever, right? So really fun, really simple today. Next week I'll be back with a card because I'm kind of missing making cards. The last couple weeks I did something different, but it's good to mix things up, right? Well, I hope you guys have a great week, and I will check back with you next Wednesday. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks. Bye-bye.